Mamy trochę sprzątania na gamie. Właśnie zacząłem, żeby na przykład myślałem też, żeby dzisiaj wieczorem masz dychę? Mam tu sobie. Co by było,
której nie mogę. To było...
Dlaczego? Pomówiłem ci, że tu wezmę
O, Mary idzie.
No!
Ruiz z Portugalii!
Szatą odbierzemy. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem łączył się z narodem. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem. Przejdzie Wisłę, przejdzie Wartę, będziemy Polakami. Dał nam przykład Bonaparte, jak zwyciężać mamy. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, z ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem.
No, Polska jeszcze gorąco. A jakaś taka drużyna, nie wiem, która...
Wyśpiewaliśmy raz.
Tak głośno
Na Wiktorii to się tak garbiliśmy.
Nie, ty Wiktorii nie porównał do mnie z Europy.
No, takim całkiem, nie? Raz wyśpiewaliśmy. Nie mam to.
Ej, dzisiaj mamy tu czy tam? Bo tutaj nie były dużo z Polski. Tutaj. No jest gorąco, ale by było fajnie mieć na dole. Miało być nie.
Ale nie miło się.
Rui poszedł tam, bo stwierdził, że kiedyś to Portugalię, to chyba zabiło. Bo jest
Nie, bez sensu.
lepiej dla niego.
Chodzi do pokoju, a ja...
No i teraz to właśnie wiem, że jak krzyknie Portugalię, to chyba wycofać. Ja mu powiedziałam, że nie mogę tego obejrzeć. Biednie, teraz są tam przyjdzie. Gdzie jest? No są tak
Nie, bo on się wystraszył, a nie chciał.
tak. Sam myślała, że... Wystraszył się, powiedział, że on pójdzie sobie tam. Mamy iść dopiero tam za 10.
Może zapalmy mnie trochę, odkończę ciałko. Ja jeszcze chyba robię, no. Chociaż nie, bo robimy to szybko.
Ściągnij sobie...
Nie, ja właśnie robię wyzwanie, że opała się tak,
Nie, ale to się palenicy. Lepiej
Ja już zabudowałem się pomału.
Bardzo dobrze, bardzo dobrze.
Właśnie w tamtym roku już się zrobił?
Nie, ja mu powiedział. Nie broń.
O, idziemy.
No.
Jednego nie zajęć.
Tymek do mnie, jechałem ci na końcu.
Roxana ma takie tu, jakby jej tak z kurkami.
No, ja dostałem zdalnie. Się oddaję od końca.
Kto wygra mecz?
Polska!
Kto?
Polska!
Kto?
Polska!
Do boju, Polska!
Ej, Sewer chciał,
Hej, cześć.
Ja będę krzyczeć, że do ciebie słychać. Ej, ostatnio mi powiedzieli, że nie słychać. Tak. Dawaj! Dawaj, no. Dawaj, no. Jeraj! Brawo! Ja się przysiadam.
No, od Marii.
Sorry, faktycznie to może.
Ej, mamy tu miejsce z tyłu.
Nie, ja nie chcę się bawić.
A wiesz, co to jest mały.
Dawaj, Janek! Dawaj, dawaj! Graj, brawo! Chciałabyś go w tych kaskach? Chociaż w sumie i nie, ale ja osobiście nie chciałabym. W taką pogodę to inokroć. Nie na tak. W Berlinie się świetnie gra,
Mają drugie. Wczoraj przegraliśmy nawet. Było 4-4, 5-4.
nie mogę powiedzieć całego głosu. O kurde, rzeczywiście dobra kamera jest. Jasne. Dawaj, karty. 17 karty. Dlatego i to jest 12 razy jeszcze. Tak, no 15 poznaję. Ładnie to było. Dawaj, dawaj! Ale teraz zgubił kija. Jeżeli tam się stawić telefon.
Hello and welcome, lacrosse fans, to the 2022 Wrocław European Qualifiers. Here we got Poland versus Portugal. Sorry, we are late. We just finished with Team Turkey versus Team Denmark. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
My name is Peter G. I have a handheld headset, so we gotta try it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Garrett?
I cannot hear you.
Cannot?
Can you hear us at all? Oh, you can? Okay. So we have no feedback. So we don't know how we sound, but hopefully you guys can hear us just fine. We are looking at 3-0 in favor of Poland out early here in the first quarter. So Poland is coming into this game pretty hot, I bet, because they just lost an overtime thriller to the Czech Republic, their neighbors. And I know that they would want to be...
It was in the overtime as well, right?
It was in overtime,
Yeah.
so I know they want to come out firing, especially being the home team. So
We're gonna pull out our stats, so we're ready for you guys.
I was looking for the
So the
stats. I can't
informations?
find them. I'm seeing a couple familiar names: Krzysztof Schmigel, Jan Schmigel. They play in the NBLL in the Czech Republic, so some familiar faces
Jan
here.
Rydziak.
Mm-hmm. Jan Rydziak, yep.
He's a classic.
Yep.
He's been to every tournament that I've been to. We played together so many times. So he's a nice guy too. I love him.
Tournament champion there.
I was a
Off
nice
the pipe
balls.
there, from number 49, Colin Yisian. Off the feed from Jan Rydziak.
Got a Team Poland in a white and Team Portugal in a green. You guys definitely know that because you're smart folk out there watching lacrosse, the best game on the planet. On a beautiful sunny day in Wrocław, Poland, beautiful historic city.
I'm sunburnt.
Me too. Luckily we're facing the sun this time on this field.
Rotating like rotisserie chicken. Still burnt either way.
Still loving the game.
There we go. White holding, and we are going to get Portugal ball here. Portugal playing with a pretty light roster, so hopefully, you know, the weariness of a long tournament in the sun isn't going to get to them too badly.
14 runners, 2 goalies.
Yeah, 14 runners and 2 goalies is just, that's a pretty tough tough spot to be in, honestly, but
definitely for the European Championship.
So we got some good help there for Team Portugal off the loose ball from the batted down ball from number 43 for Poland.
Number 31, Beck Michael,
Tretz.
looking really good on the ball.
Yeah, he is. Ball's moving behind X. Now again, we were late, so I'm unsure if this is like their first real possession. We're about 10 minutes in, so this is probably second or third, depending on how well they did on face-offs. But you know, Poland's up 3-0 here, so it's unclear whether or not they've had some success earlier in this quarter as far as possession time, because the scoreboard doesn't always reflect how a team is playing. So let's see what they can do here. Great stick check there, dislodging the ball.
It's number 52, Samuel
They're going to call a
Zegartowski.
ward on that? Oh, that is lame. He went straight up. He didn't ward out. I mean, I know you're not supposed to move your hand, but it was caught. So I mean, he went straight up. He didn't give himself any angle of separation. I didn't think so. That's going to be a turnover on Portugal now to Poland ball. Again, I think Poland's going to be playing with some intensity. Poland's going to be playing with some intensity after losing an overtime thriller yesterday. All right, so we got number 49 here for Poland, moving the ball up to number 3.
Colin Yesing.
Nice stick check there. Number 8, that is Jan Ridzak with a nice goal there off the dodge sweep, the left hand bouncer.
We don't know how many scores, how many goals he had in this game, but he had 3 so far in the tournament.
Yeah, nice. It's like one per game. That's pretty solid numbers there.
2 assists.
2 assists, perfect.
We'll see how this face-off is going to go. Give us a better idea on how the other face-offs were going. It's like Poland ends with the possession. Oh, it was a slash and broken stick.
Big check. I was looking down and I heard that.
On a number 20 on the Portugal, Austin Kolish.
Back to Jan Ridzak. Now with the assist to number 21, Ryszard Matkowski. We are seeing 5-0 in favor of Poland, the host team.
It was a nice, easy score from a quick stick after the number 20 of Portugal. Sorry,
Yeah, so Jan Ridzak really using his offensive presence as a weapon, both as a scorer and a feeder. Portugal knowing that he's very capable of putting it into the back of the net, so he kind of pulls it out after the dodge, and you know, he finds the cutter as the defense kind of pauses to wait and see what he was going to do. So here we go. We got about 43 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 5-0 in favor of the Poles. The host team here out of Wrocław, Poland, the European Lacrosse Qualifiers 2022. Oh, an offsides call on White, and I'm counting 6 on that side, so I'm not sure exactly what the issue is, but Portugal goes for a quick clear and a quick goal, little sneaky thing. But Poland goalie number 1, Ryan Perlinski, reels that one in, starts his clear.
There's not much movement. He's going to keep it easy, and the ball goes high.
Whoa. Huge, huge clear. And it
ball still
is
on the ground.
corralled in by number 32, Francisco Benito.
And that was it for the first quarter.
And that's it. So
We made it. We're here.
yeah, once again, we apologize for being late. We had finished up the Denmark and Team Turkey game, and so now we are here for Poland versus Portugal. Beautiful day here in Wrocław, and we're very happy to be here commentating these games. So thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here with us at home, even if you can't be here. We wish you were. Some amazing lacrosse going on, and really such a special thing for all these European teams to get together after a couple years of COVID and delays, and never really being sure when the next opportunity for something like this.
Of course, the COVID was real all over the Europe. The countries were in a full lockdown. You couldn't go anywhere and play too many games.
Right.
Teams pretty much stuck to themselves. But it seems like everybody was, practicing.
Yeah.
Off season, working out, running. Around the ball.
It definitely doesn't look like everybody took 2 years off.
No,
we're seeing such amazing lacrosse that we know that we're getting a really amazing competition here. So
also, I want to say that it's actually a couple of the first really warm days this year.
Yeah.
And it seems like the players are well, they adjusted pretty well and running up and down the field. Team Poland's definitely happy they have white jerseys on.
Especially today. Yeah,
Especially
I know it
today.
hasn't been as nice the rest of the week, but it's been really nice today. So
It's like 500 Fahrenheit for you guys who
Would you
speaks English
not?
from the other side, which is roughly 22 degrees Celsius. Do your own conversion rate.
I'm just saying, Fahrenheit makes more sense. The metric system.
Oh, is it now?
It does. It does.
How 70-something degrees makes sense?
What is 0 degrees Celsius to you? What does it feel like?
Pretty close to cold. Pretty close to
It's
freezing.
cold. It's
Yeah,
cold, but
freezing.
it's not that cold.
Yeah, true.
0 degrees freezing is really cold. Now, what's 100 degrees Celsius to you?
That's like
You're dead.
you're dead. Yeah.
But 100 degrees Fahrenheit? That's
It's
just really
when you're
hot.
starting your oven, right?
That's just really hot.
Put it on.
So for
350.
Fahrenheit to go from really cold to really hot in 100 makes
Yeah,
more
but
sense.
then they-
But to go from, oh yeah, it's cold,
yeah.
to dead, that's crazy.
True. But I like minus 40 in both. Evens out. Minus 40 in Fahrenheit is minus 40 in Celsius.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just learned that. I've been to Manitoba. There was, Arctic.
Manitoba.
Yeah, in Winnipeg, in a little city called Churchill.
Uh-huh.
Minus 40 Fahrenheit almost all the time.
Gross.
Gross.
Can't catch me visiting or living.
Beautiful Northern Lights, though.
Sure.
One of the best
You can
places.
get Northern Lights anywhere north, really.
Yeah.
I've had it in
Pretty
my
much,
hometown in America, so they weren't that great, but I saw them. Anyways, we are back to the second quarter of Portugal and Poland. We hope you enjoyed that little discourse on Celsius versus Fahrenheit. We are getting into the metric versus imperial
That's really
system
important stuff.
later. Hint, the metric system wins. And that's coming from an American. Either way, 5-0 in favor of Poland. Portugal's got the possession here to start us off. So what we'd like to see is we'd like to see Portugal start coming together, getting some goals in, and making this a closer game than what it's looked like so far. It seems like they kind of held the Poles at bay for the first 10 minutes. It was only 3-0 when we arrived, and then with only 3 minutes on the first quarter clock left, they got 2 quick goals. Wow, nice wind
That
up.
was nice.
Barely high.
Michael
barely
Beck,
high.
player number 21. It's a little one-man action. But if it does the trick, so be it.
That was a really nice shot with the left hand, and it barely was over the crossbar. So, unfortunately, what we're seeing here is an out-of-bounds ball off the head of number 7, Lorenzo Amador. And number 24, oh, there we go. Is he gonna get the ball back? Little redemption arc? That's a big shoulder, number 20. He called that in the back. That's Krzysztof Smigel. Number 20 there. I thought that was a pretty clean hit, but
I think it was great.
I'm not wearing stripes, so it's my off day.
All your predictions are usually pretty accurate.
Sometimes.
on point.
Sometimes. Kind of a sloppy start to the quarter here. Both teams not really able to make much of it. Portugal with, oh man, the loosest loose ball. And it is finally controlled by number 97, Pedro Gomez. And Portugal's going to get the ball around here. Let's see what they do. Number 20 here, Austin Kolish. That is a big guy. That is not the shot you want. That was just outside of the box too, and
It was really easy for Michal Tomczyk just to control the ball, come into him slowly, and start the transition for the team Poland. Get number 20.
the hands of Krzysztof
Schmigel.
Schmigel.
Yeah.
Krzysztof and Jan Smigel are box players in the NBLL in the Czech Republic, so they play a nice physical game, have really great stick control, and are comfortable in the tight spaces in between defenders. So we're probably going to see quite a bit of that. Krzysztof Smigel, number 20, Jan Smigel, number 19. Expect to see some magic there. So let's see what happens. Poles with like pretty much their first real possession of the second quarter. We're about 4 minutes in now, so Portugal did a great job of controlling the ball in those first few minutes. Nothing to show for it, but anytime you have the ball, the other team can't score, right? So when you're down 5, that is honestly kind of a win in and of itself, in a way. Really, really wild pass off of the ground ball. Does he come up with it? No. Polish ball. We got number 42 for Poland, Michal Diaz. Bless you, Peter.
Thanks.
You're
The
welcome.
allergies are real.
Poles keeping 4 defenders. There we go. Oh, pole goal, maybe?
Eric Persky was almost going for it. Create an opportunity, and it is a goal. Number 21, Ryszard Matkowski.
So Steven Callisto in goal for Portugal. You hate to see those goals where he actually makes the save and it just barely trickles in. I think it was maybe like 6 centimeters over the line, so just hardly over.
I like to see them when they're on my side and it's an even game, 2 seconds left in a game.
Of course.
There's always a
fair amount of bias never hurt nobody, right? All right. Face off here. About 10 minutes left in the second quarter. That was number 6, Francisco Coutinho, versus number 44, Gregory Marzec. Marzec? Nice jump shot there from number 49, Colin Yesien. Good patience in the center of the, in front of the crease there.
You get a timeout for Team Portugal.
I feel like shots like that, the one-timers, like if he were to have shot that right away, sometimes the goalie, you know, goalies almost expect the one-timers moving through the middle, of course. So for him to have that little bit of hesitation, that patience displayed, I think maybe that threw Steven Callisto, Portugal's goalie, off, you know, maybe his idea of where the shot was coming and allowed that goal to find the back of the net.
He was on his toes, maybe already expecting the ball coming his way. They haven't happened.
Yeah. You never know what goes inside the mind of a goalie. As I've always said, they are crazy people, and
No, they're different.
they're different.
We love our goalies.
We love
they're
them.
different.
But would I want to be them? No.
No.
No. I like not getting hit with the shots.
Same.
It's great.
Especially in field.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never understood how field goalies don't wear the pads
Right.
like the box goalies do.
Yeah.
Like the ball is the same, the velocity, you know, the speed of the of the shot, it's
Still the same,
even,
yeah.
even worse because you have
more
extra
time and room.
to
Yeah. It's so interesting, right? And especially like if you as a goalie are wearing shin guards, you get a world of fun made of you. You
Yeah.
know, like you are the joke. You're the butt of every joke. And if I was a goalie, I'd wear him. I'd be like, whatever.
Big time, yeah, and I support it. You know, it might be
Yeah.
the other goalies, you know, being tough on the other goalies. Like, you don't wear
Sure.
shin guards. Come on.
I mean, it's like one of the most exposed bones in your body. You want to?
Toughest though, right?
It's one of
Really
them.
tough.
Your femur. It's up there. Really great, number 44 on the face-off. Gregory Marzet with the diving
Real team
back
player.
shovel to number 20, Krzysztof Schmigel.
Couple of number 17, Jakub Kotter coming from the bench, getting the ball, starting the action for Team Poland.
So here we are. It is 7-0. We're just sitting at about halfway through the second quarter of Poland versus Portugal. Oh, that roll to the inside was open there, Krzysztof. Ball down there, missed pass. Little force feed there, but they come up with the ball anyways. It's all right. And the Poles with some good ball movement. Nice shovel
There's a little
pass.
shovel.
Great save by Stephen Callisto. And they're looking for a clear opportunity. A lot of pressure coming from the Poles here. Number 99, Mikolaj Buzko.
And player 99.
Stephen
Bushko
Callisto in
Nikolaj.
cage, kind of barely getting back to it. Little deflection there. What a stick! That was awesome. Eric Petersky, I thought that was good.
I think it was good. He just went out of the field right here. On
Oh,
side,
it did? I wasn't
on
looking.
the sideline. Yeah, it went out
I
of the
wasn't looking
sideline.
because I was finding his name and I was replaying that in my head because that
Michael
was a
Bag.
beautiful little tap over the midline.
Yeah,
That
it
was
great.
awesome.
Yeah. Quebec shows some sweet moves in the transition.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still on the ball.
A lot of pressure here from the Poles. It's number 15, Adam Timorek. Number 20 with the ball here, Austin Kolish. Moving it to number 31, Michael Begg.
Oh, Lorenko Amador can't get the ball. It's too fast.
And a clear opportunity for the Poles. They are up 7-0 on Portugal. Poland in white, Portugal in green with the orange helmets. Some very nice attire there. This is the second quarter of Poland versus Portugal at the 2022 Men's European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in Wrocław, Poland. They're gonna call a slash on that. I thought he could have given one more before the flag came, but
I think so too.
they might just be playing it close because it's a bit of a
This is a great move by
difference in
Richard
games.
Markowski.
It was. So they're going to give that penalty to number 41, Sean Tejera.
Again, we have to apologize as a commentators team to butchering any of the players' name. We just hope you know your boys, and we're just trying to do our best.
Just blame it on me, the American. It's all right.
I'm from Czech Republic, and I struggle as well with both.
You should have the Polish team all right, though. The Slavic languages are fairly similar.
They're just never sure with
What a save by Stephen Callisto. The dip and dunk opportunity for Colin Yesian. What a save. Did not bite on the initial low fake. Stuffs him high. Ball goes out of bounds. Retains Polish ball. They go for a skip pass. Get it up high. Really great ball movement. Dropped ball on the crease. Stephen Callisto and the Portugal defense really putting on a show in this man-up opportunity. Poland having some great ball movement. Off the pipe, they almost get the rebound. What a sequence of events there. Oh, looked like a little bit of playing with the free hand, but they're going to let it slide. Swim move. Austin Kolish. I think give it back to him. No, he slowed down too much.
Yeah,
He's tired.
The advantage was gone.
Yeah. Portugal really struggling here with the lack of players on the sideline. It looks like at any given moment they only have 4 men Now 3 guys.
I believe it was a good decision to slow down the transition, though. Give themselves the opportunity of having a full time in the offense.
Yeah, they really do not have the player pool to draw from, and especially like such a low number of guys with a high number of games is going to be so tough. Number 9, Will Childs here, able to corral that loose ball in. The grass was pretty friendly to him. Did not roll too fast. Portugal with some great offensive possession and some great, that man down defense was awesome. And Stephen Callisto in cage for them really had a nice moment, a couple nice moments there. So, you know, Portugal has had some struggles this tournament. I know that they lost to the Czech Republic 21-0. Right now they're down 7-0 to the Poles. But I don't think that really reflects that, like, they know what they're doing, and you can tell that they have the right idea in mind. But I think it might just be like an experience.
Or maybe really the numbers.
And the numbers issue, yeah. Stephen Callisto, one-on-one, does not get that one. So that was Ryszard Matkowski making it 8-0.
Isn't it the 3rd goal that we have seen almost?
In this quarter?
I might be wrong in here, but yeah. In this game we have witnessed.
For Ryszard Matkowski?
Yes.
I think that could be his 3rd already, yes. We had the instant replay the last game, so right now we don't. So it's hard to verify. We're also on in this field 2, we are away from the scorers table. So in our game with Turkey and Denmark, and I covered the Welsh and the Slovak game earlier as well, it was a bit easier to tell what was going on and be able to verify. So
I like the natural surface, though.
The grass
it's a nice
is
change.
nice.
Yeah,
the grass
it's
is nice.
I don't know what shades you're wearing, but mine's creating really nice green, and it looks really summery.
Feels like summer, that's for sure.
Feels like summer.
Looks like summer. A lot of lacrosse being played, big tournament. Feels like summer. Can't get any better than this. So we got a timeout here, and we are looking at 8-0 in favor of the home Polish team.
3 minutes 35 left in the 2nd period.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing so far this game, Peter?
I think I'm just gonna go with the numbers, man. Like
Yeah.
I think the Portugal looks great. They're great movement. You know, they go to the offense. They're good transition. Great goalie. Poland's just pulling the longer end.
Yeah. You can definitely tell Poland has a bit more experience as well at like maybe the international or competitive stage, perhaps. They have just a bit more finesse than Portugal does, but you know, finesse doesn't win games. Goals in the net win games. So.
And also Poland had a tough game yesterday, which went to the overtime. So they're definitely fighting.
They're going to call a loose ball push on Eric Persky. What are they calling? Cross check, number 32 for 1 minute. That's going to be Eric Persky here. So a man-up opportunity for Portugal. They're gonna really want to be capitalizing on this man-up situation. So Austin Kolish here with the ball. Austin Kolish versus the Polish. Let's see what he can do.
Nice.
Thanks. All my friends that have heard me tell way too many dad jokes are probably face palming as they hear that. Just, they can't believe I have another one of those on air.
I'll be really supportive for you for at least another 2 periods.
Yeah, and then after that, you're like, I'm done with these jokes.
Dude.
All right, so we got a referee timeout here. Unsure what happened. Oh, we're going, yeah, let's go. Good ball movement. Austin Kolish, ball stripped on the shot, and they're going to give that ball back to Portugal.
Pedro Machado with the ball.
Good ball movement. I love his tenacity. He gets the ball and he attacks. There's no quit in numbers for him. Oh, he's back. Yes.
Oh. It's deflected by the opponent's helmet.
That is Francisco Coutinho. Coutinho, and I love the effort that he's bringing to the table right now. They are still man up, and he's pressing his angles and his advantage almost every time that he gets the ball. Polish, nice goal, piping in. Oh my goodness, Michael Begg, right as the penalty releases, so still kind of a man up situation.
And we'll have to see that. Portugal is getting their first goal of the game. What a beauty.
Piping in too. That sound is just, oh.
Satisfying.
Mwah. Bellissimo. Great goal, Michael Begg. So now it is 1-8 in favor of the hosting team, Poland. Let's see if Portugal gets pretty amped up over that goal.
It's gotta mean something. There's a little fresh
Their bench
air.
is quiet, but to be honest, they only have 3 guys, so they're still breathing. We're excited for you. Face-off win in favor of Poland. This is Michal Zalas with the ball. So the CH sound in the Czech language is like a sound, like Michal, like Michael
yeah.
in English. Is it the same in Polish?
There's differences.
There's differences?
Little different pronunciations. They have lots of CH, or no, sorry, CZ, which is ch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the like Michal, number 3, Michal Zalas. Is it Michal?
Yeah, it's Michal. Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
Michal
Zalas. Nice face-off ground ball.
It's more about like a player number 14, Bartosz Szyszkowski. That's where I struggle because it's lots of Szyszkowski.
Right.
It's really hard to say.
All right, we got a timeout for Team Poland with 30 seconds left in the second quarter and the first half of Poland versus Portugal. And we are here at the 2022 Men's European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in beautiful Wrocław, Poland. So thank you for joining us. We're happy you're here, and hopefully you're watching from home and cheering on your favorite team, and that they're doing just as good, if not better, than you hoped. Peter, what are you seeing from each side? What's going to be our winning scenario for each team?
I can't really say about Poland doing anything more would benefit them in this game. They have the loosies, they have the face-offs, they're great in the offense.
Yeah.
So far I haven't seen anything that they would need to change, really.
Okay. So continue at this pace.
I like to see some less experienced players getting, their hand on the ball.
Yeah, let everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What about
Portugal's, I just hope that there's, endurance will just gonna prevail, and they're gonna be able to score on some, take time to maybe help each other in the transition to get the ball forward, and then take it easy, get all the players on the field, and
settle the offense.
Settle the offense, play a little more strategic. Don't make too many mistakes that would need a lot of fighting on the loose ball.
Yeah.
I think they would, they have to preserve their energy for actually when they need it the most, which is the goal scoring.
Well, yeah, but speaking of preserving their energy, number 20, Austin Kolish on the deep pressure, and he's a short stick. Number 20, Austin Kolish. And he's running with a long pole right now.
Still, yeah.
Honestly, maybe these scores aren't going Portugal's way, but there is almost nothing better than seeing a team at the international level just compete this hard, even if the scores don't exactly reflect it. And that's going to be the final shot for the first half of Poland versus Portugal. It is 8-1 in favor of the home team in white, Poland. Portugal in green, going down 1-8. So yeah, again, just the effort that we're seeing from Portugal is awesome. Like, as a lacrosse fan myself, like, it's so cool to see a team have such little guys and just throw everybody around and give their all for each other. Like, if they didn't like each other, do you think they'd be doing that?
Of course not. You
No.
always want to see the love of the game.
Of course.
This makes us all loving it so much, and that's why we're here.
Exactly.
More lacrosse.
That's right. So we're going to take about a 7-minute break here for halftime. So we will catch you when we are back. So thank you for tuning in. This is the 2022 Men's European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in beautiful Wrocław, Poland. My name is Garrett.
My name is Peter, and we're here for you.
We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the 2022 European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in beautiful Wrocław, Poland. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
My name is Peter G.
And we are here with Poland versus Portugal. The score is 8-1 in favor of the home team in white versus the away team, the visiting team, in green and orange here for Portugal. Peter, what are we seeing for viewers that are just tuning in? What are we seeing on the field so far?
We're seeing Poland clearly dominating from our perspective, multiple reasons. First, they have the numbers, they have more experience, and they have a position.
So face-off is won, and the ground ball is scooped up by number 63, Julius Bokiaj.
What do you see? What do you think was the main reason why Poland has 8 and Portugal has 1 from the first period?
From what I'm
the first
seeing,
half?
it just looks like Poland's able to capitalize just a little bit more than Portugal. It doesn't seem like the score gap makes it seem like a huge skill gap, and I don't think that's the case. I think it's just like a numbers.
I agree.
And maybe experience, but that doesn't necessarily mean skill gap. So Portugal's playing a good game, and especially for having really light numbers, they are putting up one heck of a fight here against the really experienced Polish team. So we'll see if that the exhaustion factor sets in for Portugal, and if Poland starts to maybe play some more of their depth, perhaps maybe see what they can run, or like instead of running just go and get a goal, maybe trying to perfect their plays, perhaps. So maybe they work on refining their craft. So we'll see what happens. Really good slide, good teamwork coming in from Team Portugal. Poland wisely pulls it out, doesn't force anything. Great ball movement.
Yeah.
Shot,
that was a great
scored.
offense.
Number 21 from Ryszard Metkowski. That might be his 4th of the game, if we are tallying correctly.
It was a great offense.
That was.
Quick ball movement. Amazing shot. Like you can't really do much.
So the score is now 9-1 in favor of the home Poles. Who was that assisted by? Was that number 49?
I think so. From
Colin
behind the net.
Yesian?
Yeah. He's been playing behind that net.
Yeah, he has been. I just heard some confirmation. Let's go, Colin, from the bench. So I'm assuming that is where the assist came from. Oh, yeah. We love a scrappy face-off.
It's a great effort from Team Portugal on the loose ball.
Both teams, really.
Both
Yeah,
teams,
that was awesome.
I just love to see, like, even with the low numbers, Portugal just don't spare any energy. They just go all out.
They don't quit.
They don't quit.
I wonder if that was an emphasis in their training, just cardio.
It's going to be some great wine, a little bit of surfing.
Oh, wow. Off the top crossbar, down and out. That would have been absolutely gorgeous. We had a no-look pass to set that shot up, or to set the assisting, what would have been the assisting shot up. It was a no-look pass down and then a pass back high. Gorgeous offense. Unfortunately, a bar down was not achieved. But we see number 20, Krzysztof Smigel, with a goal for Team Poland off of the great offense there all around. So score's now 10-1.
Number 49. Made a pass from the back, from behind the net.
Oh, another one from Colin Yesian.
Yes.
So he's got a few assists here. Quick succession, so he's having himself
and he's
a good
pumped.
game.
He's talking to the bench from the field, getting the boys stoked. He wants more.
Energy is huge in these games. Huge, huge, huge. Face-off win and stripped by the body of his teammate. That should be a push right there. Interesting. Ball down. That should have been something there. Moving screen, it looked like a bit. Portugal really, oh no. Number 49, Colin Yesian looking for another assist. to a long pole goal, perhaps. Save it for the fourth quarter. Portugal with the clear opportunity here. 97's got to push upfield.
I gotta say, I like to see this. It's a slow transition that makes sense, no mistake. Will
Yep.
allow them to set for the offense,
Yeah.
take time, breathe a little bit, and get going, score a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see that. I like these guys.
Me too. We got a lot of fight in them. And not just fight, but smart fight.
Smart fight, yeah.
Yeah. Austin Kolish going down, moving it around. Looking for something here, poking and prodding. Oh, they kind of have some doorstep looks there. Wide pass, corralled in, nice. Good hesitation, good roll. That's a good look. Oof. Number 83 for Poland.
63.
83? 63. Julius Bokiai takes that shot, goes down hard. That's not fun.
Yeah, he's taking his helmet off. Needs a little breather, probably.
Yeah. Probably just took it right to the stomach or something like that, so he should be all right and back out on the field here in a few minutes. Great defensive stance there by Krzysztof Schmigel. Austin Kolish looking for something here. Good rollback through the middle. 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys. Doesn't
And he
matter.
scores!
Wow.
The guy's ball.
Woo-wee. That was awesome. Austin Kolish, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinball bouncer to the top shelf. What a beauty. That one's on his Instagram story for sure
course,
later.
yeah.
For sure. For good reason.
For good reason.
Maybe crops out the score, but just kidding. All right, it's
Comes
2
to
to
score,
10
put a
here.
little filter on it, you know, scouting video.
That's right, that's right. 2 to 10 here in favor of the Poles. Krzysztof Schmigel with the ground ball off of the face-off.
Really good face-off work for Gregory Marchek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has had himself a great game so far. Great stick defense. Amazing way to keep that in play.
So I've seen a
Man,
slash.
Portugal has a lot of fight to them. They are fun to watch. Not to say that the Polish aren't, but you know, it's just about the numbers game, right? So we got a penalty here.
Is it number 17 for Portugal? Gregory Moreira
Should be.
for slashing.
1 minute in the penalty. We're about halfway through the third quarter here at the 2022 European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in Wrocław, Poland. Some good ball movement. Some good rotations on defense. Great save, Steven Callisto. He's had some phenomenal saves here in this game. Ooh, dangerous. Do they come up with it? No. Oh, ball down. There we go. So they are man down. They're going to maybe want to kill this penalty unless they have a really wide open look, because they do need to score some goals.
Lorenzo Amador with the ball. That's a great
Oh,
loosie
that's
for
a
him.
good time to kind of move it around. There we go. They still got... They're calling offsides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where the call is, but okay.
Must have happened a while ago, but
Yeah.
we would have noticed.
Whoa, what a wind-up from Krzysztof Schmigel. Goes wide. He fell taking that shot. Wow, what a
That was
bouncer.
a great shot by Blažej Prusek.
That found just the most top strings in that net. That was Awesome bounce shot.
Wasn't it a
Beautiful.
pass by Colin Yessin again?
I think it was.
From behind the net?
Probably.
Yeah, he's always there.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got some experience playing behind the net.
That they do. Let's see how Portugal responds. They had a bit of energy coming out of that timeout and goal, and so let's see if they respond well to that answer goal by Poland. So it is 2-11. Good physical play here on the wings. Open look here. There we go. Number 13 corrals it in. That is Francisco Vasconcelos. Sorry for any pronunciation issues that we might have between the Polish and the Portugal team. It is all on accident.
And we're trying really hard to do it as good as we can.
So if you find us between games, if you're one of the players listening, friends, tell them to come find us and correct the name pronunciation. We will work on that. So. Portugal's moving it around. Good patience on the offensive end. Big swim. Michael Begg, excuse me. Austin Kolish going for another. Oh, man. They're going to call a push on that. That's going to be white ball. Yep. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Oh, he could have thrown a bigger check there.
Yeah.
Great stick check on the shot. Number 21 for Poland, Ryszard Matkowski, looking for his maybe fourth or fifth of the game. Unable to complete it. Oh, good dog. That was a good feed. I didn't think he had good position until he threw that ball, and he led him right into a spot the defender wasn't. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to bring that one in and actually get a shot on net, but that was a really awesome.
That was a nice transition.
Really great
by
feed.
Team Portugal.
Yeah. And I think they called a push with possession, perhaps, or a loose ball push. So we're gonna get another Portugal look here on offense. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Now I don't know if Portugal or the Polish team is taking it maybe a little lighter on them, knowing that they probably have this game secured, because the Czech team beat Portugal by 21-0. Or if Portugal is just putting together a really great game. We got a goal from Portugal there. That was number 37, Kamil Grabowski, from number 21, Ryszard Matkowski, with the assist. So he's racking up a lot of points here today.
I don't think from our perspective, it doesn't seem like the Portugal would be, stepping on the brakes. They're just.
No, it doesn't seem like it. No, from the Polish perspective.
Oh,
like
from the
maybe
Polish
they
perspective.
are stepping on the brakes. Portugal is definitely not. But maybe Portugal oh my goodness, we are messing this up bad. Okay, deep breath. Maybe Poland is working through their bench maybe a little more consistently, because they went to overtime with the Czech Republic, and they saw that the Czech Republic beat Portugal 21-0. So maybe, they got out to a lead and then decided to kind of run through the bench a little bit more.
Focus on a different game on the group that may keep them in a qualifying position.
Yeah, and keep everybody fresh, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting to see. I don't know. But Portugal is playing a good game, and so is Poland. It is now 2-12 in favor of the home team. Poland putting together a really, really nice game here. Few mistakes. Wow. Some jump cuts, double pressure, still managing
And we got a Team Portugal ball.
Surprising.
Yeah, great job by
chase
Steven
by the
Callisto.
goalie, yeah. He's having a great game too, even though he's 12 goals, but he's really actually having quite a nice game. He's made some amazing saves, good hustle. Exemplifies, I think, the Portugal team is that they're making mistakes, but they're still the effort is there. Nice, slow, clear.
If the person who's having the toughest goal is not giving up, nobody else is giving up.
Exactly, yeah.
The motivation is just.
Absolutely, I know what you mean. So a turnover on the clear to Poland ball. Now that's number 63, Julius Bokier. Great pressure on the wing there by number 13, Francisco Vasconcelos. Poland maintaining possession here, a really dominating performance of ball possession, and they're really moving the ball quite well, getting a lot of good looks. Stephen Callisto keeping Portugal in this game.
It's a Blaszek Bruce on the ball.
Oh, that's a step down, no? Ooh, close. Number 8, Jan Ridzak.
Yeah, Ridzak was wide open in the middle there.
Yeah, Jan Ridzak dropping the ball there in the middle. We haven't seen a lot of him since the first quarter, so I do think Poland is kind of running through the bench a bit more, because usually Jan Ridzak would be a bit more of a feature. So him kind of being taken out of his rhythm perhaps is what led to that drop ball. Yeah, all right. Physical lacrosse in the open field, love to see it. Surprising he got through 3-4 Poland defenders intact and with the ball. Good clear, ball down. Poland is swarming these last few minutes. Like every opportunity, they are pushing 3-4 guys.
It's a great pass.
Krzysztof Miguel unable to corral that ball. Jan Ridzak, now he's got it. Krzysztof Miguel down to number 37. Wow. Kamil Grabowski with his second that we have seen of the game, might be third. Again, we showed up a bit late, and we are not near the scorer's table, so it's a bit harder to keep stats and give commentary. So if we have messed up any stats, I apologize profusely. Really nice ball movement, though.
Really nice. Start with the great pass of the Polish goalie, Michał Tomczyk, from behind the net.
Well, kind of. It went a little high. Krzysztof Miguel wasn't able to actually bring it in.
But that's his fault. The pass was great.
You'd think you were a goalie the way you talk like that.
I just have a big respect for the guy.
Of course, of course. All right. So we are looking at a timeout here. The score is 13-2 in favor of the home Polish team in white. Or does that end a quarter?
I see 2 minutes running, so it might be a quarter.
I think that's quarter, yeah. So we are heading into the fourth quarter.
Our camera guy's taking a break, so I think it's a quarter.
Yeah, there we go. It should be a quarter.
Well-needed break.
Yeah.
These guys are doing long days,
Lot of
getting
games.
every angle, every shot. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to the camera crew, to all the media crew that has been here for this weekend, all the volunteers. There's a million of them, it seems like, from the youth level to adults. It's really quite a strong showing here, representation-wise, from the Polish hosts.
Poland is a great team.
Say it again?
They're doing great work. I said great team, right? I said great work.
They really are. So this has been, from our perspective as commentators who kind of just show up and talk into a mic, there's not a whole lot of work to be done on our end. You get to see the fruits of the players, the coaching staff, the organizers, the volunteers, and everything kind of come together.
Lots of volunteers, all the young players, juniors. Thank you for your hard work. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll have some more thanks to give by the end of this tournament as well. But we are midway through here, day 4, Thursday, 2022 European Lacrosse Qualifiers here in Wrocław, Poland. And we are heading into the fourth quarter of Portugal versus Poland. It is 13 in favor of the home team in white, Poland versus Portugal in green with 2. So we're heading into the last 15 minutes of play. What do you think is going to be each team's focus this last quarter? Game is obviously a bit out of hand for Portugal. Crazier things have happened, but what do you think each team is going to work on or focus on?
I don't know. What do you think?
All right. Politician answer.
Great.
The politician answer. Yeah. I think Poland is I think minimizing mistakes should be their game plan.
I gotta say I love
Number 15, Adam Timurek looking for the knuckles from Michael Begg on the face-off and having to give himself a fist bump. That was quite funny.
I gotta say, I love the slow transition that the team Portugal's is doing.
Yeah.
You know, it minimizes the mistakes and still allow them to preserve some energy for the offense.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think
Other than
them
that,
playing
just-
like a really controlled game is going to be huge. Honestly, on both sides of the ball, because Poland, knowing that this game is pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered, you know, you start playing sloppy, it just gets gross, tensions get high, and then for the next game, you aren't as confident. Whereas if they work through their looks, their rotations, their bench, and they're still able to put some balls into the net and still, you know, keep them out of their own, I think it's going to give them a big confidence boost to finish out the rest of this tournament strong. Now for Portugal, I think they just need to keep doing exactly what they're doing. They are playing so
They're amazing.
hard for each other. Clearly, you can tell that they really care about each other, and how much fun that they have on the field is obviously doesn't matter about the score. They're here across the world, or across Europe, you know, to compete at their best, and they are going to make sure everybody knows it. So I have really enjoyed watching this game, even though I typically like games to be a bit closer in score. It's been, both teams feels like they're both in their element, you know?
Yeah, man, I totally agree. I'm enjoying watching this game. It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I love lacrosse in general, but
course.
this is a great game.
Yeah, well, games like this, like, you know, 10-plus lead can get so ugly. The team that's down can get super dirty, and then the other team, you know, of course, kind of responds with, you know, defensive maneuvers or, you know, practices, and then it just turns into just a disgusting. The coaches are yelling at the refs are yelling at the players are yelling at each other. What a dodge through the middle, shot and saved, and now we're going to get a flag. That was number, I thought that was 21.
Yeah, I would say 21, but I don't see it on the roster.
I don't either.
Has to be 31 then.
Must be 31.
Yeah,
Michael
it is
Begg?
a 31. Yes.
He's built like a tank. Him and Austin Kolish are built like tanks, so it's no surprise to see them both kind of running through the middle and taking some abuse. So they're late on the slide here.
Austin Kolish.
Austin Kolish. Great stick check by number 52 for the Poles. That is Samuel Zegortowski. Not getting much help from his teammates. Oh, he's first in and out. Lorenzo Amador. Krzysztof Miguel. Ball down. Poles are playing this fast for being man down. And that is going to be a turnover. See, that might be what I was kind of saying they might try to prevent is, like, you know, sloppy play. They didn't need to press that. They didn't need to. You know, and the more often you have plays like that, even up 11, it's a bit frustrating. At least for me as a player, but it doesn't matter. They get a nice settled offense here off of the strip of number 32, Francisco Benito. And now we're going to see Jan Rydzak with the ball here. Take it behind X. Let the Poles kind of, you know, settle in, get their guys on the field that they want. Seems like we're definitely seeing some bench. So we're seeing some Mikolaj Busko, Jakub Koter, some guys we haven't seen do as much in this game. Number 23.
Yeah, we're missing number 49 in the
Katian
offense.
Prusek.
Colin Yesen is not there.
Mm-hmm.
On his usual spot behind the net.
Mm-hmm. So I love to see teams play, you know, the depth. I hate seeing teams fourth quarter playing starters 12 points apiece. It doesn't help anybody get better, you know. I'm of the opinion that if your bench beats my starters, run up the score. But, you know, if you know your starters can run it up, what's the point?
Yep.
You know, let the bench, let everybody get better, have a more competitive game. But
also, that's what it's about.
and that's what we're seeing here. We are seeing that. So I want to give a big shout out to the Polish team and their coaching for having this standard of play and of coaching.
Also, even let's say the Polish team would be losing.
Yeah.
you still want to run the players that you brought for the tournament.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're still catching up to the American and Canadian teams.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way we're going to get there is to provide enough experience for all the players.
That's a
Not
good
only
point.
few desired players. You just want to run the whole bench.
That is a really good point. Yeah. So it does help. It does help everybody get better. The more often you're playing your bench in more of these one-sided
And
games.
it makes the whole game better for everyone.
Yeah, and like these
gradually.
bench players, they get to go out in the field and get more time than they would, and get a couple notches in the stat book. The team that's getting
And they might excel. You never know.
Yeah,
You never know
yeah.
because with the amount of pressure that's going through their veins,
Mhm.
the adrenaline, the magical can happen. Like
Yeah.
magic can happen. They will come up with amazing goals. So
Mhm.
like they're gonna get wired to the game, and then
Yeah.
And
and they have these opportunities to show what they can do in
Yeah.
a less pressured situation, like you mentioned. So, yeah, I love that, and a huge respect to the Polish team for this point of view. So we got 9 minutes left. We're seeing some transition here. A lot of movement.
Nice.
Number 15. That is
That
Adam
was just
Timorek.
flawless transition.
That was. That was a beautiful transition play and goal. And like I asked earlier for the pole goal, save it for the fourth. Yeah, we got it. So
Adam Timorek with the long pole.
that's awesome.
2 long poles in the transition, right?
So,
I think.
mhm,
I think there were 2 long poles.
might have been.
I think so.
So he went for the
Whatever
fist bump.
we say,
Yeah.
we don't see the replay,
We don't
and
have the
people are
replay.
watching and they go like, "What are you talking
No.
about?"
So he went for the fist bump earlier and he didn't get it. So maybe he's making Portugal pay for
Okay.
that. So we're looking at a timeout here. The score is 2-14 in favor of the Polish team. We got
8 minute 28.
just about halfway through the fourth quarter of what has been an awesome game so far here. And, there haven't been any bad games that I've seen from this European qualifier. So it's been what a tournament here in Wrocław. Day 4, looking to push through and make these last few days spectacular.
And you stay tuned and bear with us
That's
for
right.
some more quality lacrosse.
And quality commentary.
Quality
so thank you,
commentary,
Peter,
yeah.
for joining me in the
Not
booth
on my
here.
side, though.
In the booth, quote unquote, we are on the field level, standing,
Having fun.
having fun. No
Getting the tan
replays.
going.
Yeah, we're getting a good tan here. It's great. All right. Adam Timorek coming back after his pole goal to the face-off wing. Let's see if he gets a fist bump this time. If he requests one, if he gets one, yet to be seen. Maybe that bridge has burned.
Maciej Stefaniak on face-off.
Going up against Will Childs.
Will Childs.
Here we go. Does it happen? There we go. There we go. Adam Timorek and Austin Cole
Austin Cole.
exchanging some pleasantries. Maybe Adam passes that doorstep now. Ooh, what a
Strip.
yard sale there. Beautiful. And he's clear. He's got to go. If you're going to go, you got to go. It's number 11 for Poland,
Maciej
Maciej Stefanek. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Stefaniak. I'll just say Maciej
Your-
Stefaniak.
Yeah, your pronunciation's better than mine in this
I'm
regard.
not sure. I'm trying, but Maciej.
It's Slavic. It's the Slavic languages. You got to have this.
Yeah,
Dialed in.
there is a different. There is a. I think
Oh, I
Czech
know
and
they're
Slovak
not
is
the
a different.
same.
It's a
I
different.
know,
No,
I
I mean different. Heritage. I think
Aha.
it's Slavic and then Slovenian. Then I think there is a difference to it.
You're asking
They have a
the
different.
wrong American.
They have like a different letters in their alphabet and stuff.
Right. Thought I heard a team calling for a timeout. Didn't get it. Halfway through the fourth quarter here, Poland in white versus Portugal in green. It is 14-2 in favor of the Poles. Kind of just slowing the game down, moving it around. They don't need to get any goals here. There's nothing to prove. So both teams kind of just working on ball movement, their plays, communication. Nice save
Excellent
there.
save.
Steven Kalisto off the shot from Kamil Grabowski. Going for his hat trick today. No dice. The no cradle method, interesting. Works out.
Got it done. Number 17, Gregory Moreira.
Nice clear. Austin Kolish there playing a bit of short stick now, was playing a bit of long pole earlier and was really giving it his effort. So I like seeing players do that for their teams, you know, really playing the jack of all trades. Oh, we got an LSA option here. Yeah. Let's see an outside rip. Why not? Why not? Come on, come on, come on. He's open on the crease. Give it to the long pole. Ooh, an ugly ground ball. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Portugal's got enough. Number 37 to number 63. That is the assist from Kamil Grabowski to Julius Bocquier for their 15th goal of the game. The Poles are in firm command.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. 15-2. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Their transition goals have been beauties. They have really, you know, capitalized on the opportunities that the Portugal team has kind of gifted them.
It's all by the book.
Jeez, you guys seeing this on the camera? Number 17's calves on Portugal. Gregory Moreira. Calves of steel. Got to celebrate the little things in this sport, right?
Yeah, of course.
Nice save.
You gotta appreciate, you know, of the beauty of the sport.
Of course. No wonder they can run so much. You got calves like that. I need to get his workout training program. I look like I'm on stilts. Poland keeping the long pole. Jump shot, number 32 for Poland. That is Eric Pruski. Steven Kalisto with another save. He's had a really solid game in goal, honestly.
I like Steven Kalisto. He's great.
Little give and go action here. They're going to want to run. Some places that they are not able to push forward in. They're going to have to send this ball through.
Like Francisco Coutinho is going for the break. He was out here trying to get the ball out.
Back to goalie. Go for a goalie goal. Let's get crazy. Number 9, Will Childs here. Pushed out of bounds after a very slow clear effort. Portugal's attack was not really doing much.
I'm afraid
it looks like number 7 on Portugal, Lorenzo Amador, is limping while playing. So that just goes to show you the heart this team has.
And we can usually see him in the offense.
So that's, you know, it's tough to watch, you know. I want Portugal to have a full bench. I want them to not be playing the way they do, but it's so admirable. You know, I don't want their players limping.
Of course.
We've all been there, but, you know, it's tough to watch. But, you know, I'm loving this game so far. Both the Polish team and Portugal is having such a great game. Great ball movement. Oh, almost for number 37, Kamil Grabowski. Still on the hunt for that hat trick. And that's going to be maybe an over and back. They're going to call that off the feet of Poland. Are they going to give the ball to Poland? Maybe. Portugal? Maybe.
Portugal from a half.
Oh, they're going to send it back? He scooped it from half.
I think they totally appreciate a little breather.
Maybe.
Before the last push.
Maybe.
They don't have much time left in the game.
No, they probably want another goal. I would.
Of course.
3-15 is better than 2-15.
And it just feels better.
Of course.
You know, just a score.
And the game with a goal, even if you're down a bit, you know.
The team
Turnover
Portugal.
there. Sorry.
No, I just want to say that the team Portugal definitely deserves another goal. At least one more.
So do the Polish for how clean they've played a game as
Yeah.
well. Let's make it 16-3. Why not? They played a really smooth, clean game, very controlled. Their transition work was gorgeous. Their offense was settled and clean. Their defense played really solid. Aggressive, but nothing crazy. We haven't seen like any penalties from these teams.
And not too many mistakes as well. Not too
No.
many offsides. No bad bench
Yeah,
changes.
no sloppy technical errors. Which is also really nice to see. It's a clean game. Team Turkey and Team Denmark, it seemed like a technical error every minute. So it's nice to see, you know, I feel like this game went so much faster without stopping for penalties, you know. So we are in the final minute here of the fourth quarter. Poland versus Portugal here at the 2022 European Lacrosse Qualifier here in Wrocław, Poland. The home team is up in white, 15-2 on the Portugal team in green. We're looking at the final minute of play here before each team gets a much-deserved rest. And let's see what happens. Final minute, see if any magic happens.
Yeah, Kupkoter's going for the net.
Good
Makes a
communication.
pass.
Kamil's
Ex-
still looking for this hat trick, doesn't find it.
Gets hit with the flag.
Faked a shoulder injury where the flag hit him. I'm throwing a flag on the ref. He's got to sit in the box too.
Steven Callisto in the net was amazing save. Another one.
Another. Unnecessary roughness on the ref, throwing the flag at number 17. Gregory Moreira on Portugal. So seeing some dirty play here at the end. Just kidding. Referee, I love you. Don't worry. Final 30 seconds here. Man down for Portugal. Poland may be looking to just move it around, maybe just toss it in if it comes, but yeah, they're not really. We hear a move the ball call. Kamil Grabowski looking for his third. Nice save, Steven Callisto. Nice
Another
save, Steven
save.
Callisto. Doorstep and doorstep. Number 99, Mikolaj Busko, is shut out right there.
5 seconds.
5. Game is over here at the 2022 European Lacrosse Qualifier between Poland and Portugal. Poland takes the victory as the home team, 15-2 for the home squad. Peter, what do you feel
Other
about that
people's
game?
champions, Portugal.
Yeah,
But I love the game by Polish team. Just controlled.
really smooth game
Really
by them.
smooth, yeah.
Could have been 30, but they didn't need to, and that's
But
great.
they still kept pushing.
Yeah.
To all the way to the end, they were still going for the opportunities, but they played together.
They
So
look
it
for
was-
the one more. You know, they
One
always
more.
look for that extra pass to make it that much
But
sweeter.
not just one-on-one. It wasn't just about one player wanting to prove himself, score
Yeah.
the goal when the score is what it is. It was just about team effort. They played together in the offense. They spin the defense, and then they were just going for it.
Of course, yeah. So
Great game.
really great game, and I feel like it was kind of slow enough to allow us to talk quite a bit about what was going on. So we won't bore you with the details. You've already heard it. So once again, my name is Garrett Gosshorn.
My name is Peter G.
And thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to the next match that you catch us commentating on. So thank you for having us, and we will see you soon.
Okay, bye.